Letitia James poised to get last laugh as Trump keeps taunting. NewsOne featured video. CLOSE New York Attorney General Letitia James returns to the courtroom after a lunch break during the civil fraud trial of former President Donald Trump and his children at New York State Supreme Court on November 8, 2023, in New York City. Source: Michael M. Santiago. Getty. As we all know, Donald Trump is a man-child. Worst, he's a racist man-child. Trump has persistently run with a single narrative, one he has stretched from his election loss in 2020 all the way to the series of criminal and civil cases against him on the state and federal level. He's only ever launched one defense: everybody just hates Trump. More. Donald Trump violates federal gag order, but will he actually go to jail for it? Trump, the man-child, has used his platform exclusively to throw temper tantrums and cry about how everyone is picking on him and being big meanies. The man who is always on the attack and always bullying and leveling crass insults at his opponents is out here flooding the political playground with orangey-white baby tears while claiming every legal authority involved in every case against him is a bully trying to take his lunch money. On Monday, Trump testified in the civil fraud case brought against him by New York Attorney General Letitia James. In that case, Trump is alleged to have exaggerated the worth of his business and assets in order to secure loans and other financial benefits without revealing that he's not actually balling like he says he is. During the hearing, he was repeatedly reprimanded by Judge Arthur Engoron for waxing poetic about his business's worth after being asked direct questions by prosecutors, Media IT reported. So, Trump did what he always does when things don't go his way in a courtroom and took to his social media account to call judges and prosecutors corrupt and any black official involved racist, just because they're black, which easily demonstrates his own racism. Former President Donald Trump waits to take the witness stand at New York Supreme Court on November 6, 2023, in New York City. Source: The Washington Post. Getty. I am worth billions of dollars more than what is on my financial statements. They're very conservative, therefore, no fraud. Trump reportedly wrote on Truth Social Tuesday. The corrupt and racist New York State AG, Letitia Peekaboo James, working in close coordination with the Trump-hating, radical left judge, and the Biden White House, refuses to drop the no jury allowed case that was brought, using a statute never used for this before. In fact, no such lawsuit has ever been brought by the Attorney General's office. It is a mockery of our judicial and legal system. Something must be done to stop the fascists. MAGA. First of all, why the hell does Trump keep referring to James as Peekaboo? That's not a nickname she has, and Trump is the only person who ever calls her that. What does it even mean? Trump's history of racism might lead one to believe he was trying to merge Pickaninny and Jigaboo. But perhaps this blustering blowhard of a man-baby is actually looking for adults to play peekaboo with him. Nah, it's probably the first thing. On Wednesday, Trump also lashed out at Judge Engoron for compelling his daughter, Ivanka Trump, to testify despite being dismissed from the case. Tomorrow my wonderful and beautiful daughter, Ivanka, is going to the Lower Manhattan courthouse, at the direction of Letitia Peekaboo James, the corrupt and racist New York State Attorney General, who has allowed murder and violent crime in New York to flourish, and a Trump-hating, out-of-control clubhouse-appointed judge, Arthur Engoron, who viciously ruled against me before the trial even started, wouldn't even consider a jury, and said that Mar-a-Lago, in Palm Beach, Florida, is worth $18 million when, in fact, it is worth 50 to 100 times that amount. Trump wrote in a Truth Social post that is nearly identical to the one he wrote Tuesday, only it was amended to include Ivanka. Now they are trying to bring Ivanka into the case, despite the Court of Appeals ruling that she cannot be charged. Sad. From the Hill. In emails to her counsel, the Attorney General's office said Ivanka's household staffing, credit cards, taxes and New York housing were still being paid for or managed by the Trump Organization. Ms. Trump, even after her formal resignation, has remained intertwined with the Trump Organization, and we believe that she is still amenable to service through that enterprise, Assistant Attorney General Sharif Gabor wrote in a September 26 email. Engoron ruled in September that the former president was liable for fraud after James had proven the core elements of her civil case against Trump, his adult sons and his businesses. The lawsuit alleged the Trump Organization sought lower taxes and better insurance coverage by falsely inflating and deflating the value of its assets. While Ivanka was dismissed from the case in June, the judge ruled that the dismissal did not prevent her from testifying. Again, Trump is a child. He's a whiny, tantrum-throwing, name-calling, 77-year-old adolescent troll who is throwing a fit because he's, possibly, for the first time in his life, held accountable for the unethical and possibly illegal things he has done. Sad. New polls. Black voters supporting Trump at unseen levels for Republicans in swing states. Donald Trump suggests he's like Nelson Mandela trying to save democracy-related tags. Donald Trump. Letitia James Trump civil fraud trial.